Yo, what's good, Brody?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was about to start tweaking. I just started it, and then like the screen went black.
Oh shit.
I was about to start tweaking. Yo, what's good, DE? I just took some pre-workout, so I might be tweaking throughout the pod. Last week I was slumped, so I was like, I don't want
booster.
Yeah, I didn't want to be dead throughout the pod, so
don't pick me up.
All right, so we're good to go.
All right,
so wait, one.
Devin.
Yep. DE said Ronnie looking alright.
I'm trying. Gotta get the football spirit.
Oh, he said with the fit. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I really need to upgrade my jerseys. I'm like, why I gotta pay like when it's all said and done like $200 something?
The only jersey, and I didn't even buy it. I got it for Christmas. So the last jersey before it was the Ramondre Stevenson, the red one. Yeah. I got that for Christmas. Before that, it was like Brady 2017.
Damn.
These are all old, like Depop eBay. Right. I got like the Bledsoe. I like the style. So yeah. I'd rather go on eBay and spend like $30 or $40 on an older one because then people are like, "Oh damn, that's sick." I don't want to freaking. I don't even know. There's not even a jersey worth getting right now.
Right. Because I made the mistake of getting a hoodie from the NFL shop.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be an extra large. It still fits like a medium. And I think I spent well over like, I want to say $60-$70 when it's all said and done.
It's expensive, man. It's always like,
yeah.
I feel bad the people that bought Mac Jones jerseys like 2 years ago. God. $120 for the nice stitched ones, dude. Not even worth $10 now.
Insane.
It's crazy.
DE, you said read everything above. All right, one sec. Shoot, right on cue.
There we go. Is that 7?
Yep. Oh, 701. All right, so DE, you said 4th and 0 are glorious kings. Where do I begin? Your Pookie Bear has missed you. I swear,
there
dude. Once it hits Monday, I'm like, dang, it's almost podcast time, and then it's Wednesday. I'm like, the week goes by.
And then with football coming back,
oh my goodness,
yeah, it's gonna intertwine.
I don't know. Friday's about to blow up my whole schedule.
Oh,
yeah.
That's gonna throw everything off.
Yeah, I wish they would have put it on maybe Saturday, but football. I mean, because we got college on Friday.
I know.
So. I know you don't give but I'm just saying. Oh shoot, pass this down.
Oh yeah, thank you. There you go, Mike.
Lower? Or higher?
No, I raised it a little bit.
It's higher.
Yeah, I raised it a little bit because last.
I did keep scooting up. I thought I was like sitting in the chair.
No, I raised it because last week it was like literally chopped out our head, so I had to.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good name.
You just wanted to say zucchini is awesome cooked. Oh, is that what you having right now?
No, it's ass.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I did not like it. I did not like it.
Hold on, let me get up.
What does it taste like? Nothing really.
It's the texture for me.
All right. So
I always thought it just didn't really have a taste.
Got Miles in here.
Oh,
we have so much to talk about. So
the right people are here.
Oh man, what is up? What is good, everybody? Appreciate you tuning in for another episode of 4th and 0. Please, if you are new, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We are on every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here. Man, we have a lot of slander to talk about. Both Florida teams. Actually, one Florida team made it out. The other two didn't.
Well, UCF won.
Oh, yeah, they did.
So,
yeah. Okay, so two
yeah.
out of the 4.
The bigger 4 schools.
Right. The 2 out of the 4 made it.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the other 2. I had to get Miles in here so he can talk about his Florida Gators with Ronnie.
Yeah, I was not happy. I let it go after like halftime. I knew where it was going, but
I did not think it was going to be that.
I didn't think it was going to
because they were like, oh yeah, they haven't lost a home game in like, I forgot how many seasons. So I was like, all right, cool, light work. Oh man,
we'll cover the. I mean, I guess we could cover it. But
that
I didn't expect it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Neither did I.
Yeah.
You also said the new 2K is alright. I'm having fun.
I did see that came out.
Yeah, I got a notification on PlayStation. Nah, y'all not getting any more.
Someone said, I don't know if you can vouch for this. The gameplay is more fluid.
Mm.
It's a roster update.
Right.
That's about it. So if you want to spend the money, then cool. But
right.
I mean, if the gameplay is really a little different, then I commend them. But yeah, I won't buy it yet. I'll be waiting.
You said you saw too many memes about DJ already. Interesting.
Oh my god!
I have not.
That dude, terrible.
Before we kick things off, I have to get into the question of the day. This is an interesting question, and I will actually give the final results afterwards. But fellas and Devin, this is a football question.
We're in it.
Last time I think I asked a basketball one.
Yeah.
So fellas, in your opinion, most overrated quarterback on this list. So we have Tua, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence.
That's pretty.
And then DE said his honorable mention is Tom Brady.
Hey! Hold on.
He did say that like 15 minutes.
He is retired. He's retired. Let's let him sleep. It's okay.
He said that like 15 minutes before we went live.
Those four, I think it's like pretty unanimous. It's got to be Tua.
Tua?
It's definitely not Jalen. It's definitely not Josh Allen. Maybe Trevor a little bit, but
why is it not Josh Allen?
It's just not Josh Allen.
Why?
It's just not Josh Allen. He's an interception merchant, but like,
what's he done?
So much more pure talent in Josh Allen than Tua. There's Tyreek and Jalen. Without Tyreek and Jalen, we know what Tua's done. So I think it's Tua.
DE said he voted for Josh Allen. Your final answer is Tua.
I'm gonna say Tua.
Yeah, who you got?
I don't know.
For me, I've been pretty crucial with him for the past season, and that's T-Law. Well, I get it, because if you think out of Tua, Allen, and T-Law, what have they all done? They've all went to the playoffs, but they've all given away big leads.
Yeah.
They've done more harm than good for their team, so I definitely understand. But if I had to pick, I'm going T-Law.
Here's the reason I didn't pick T-Law, because I don't think people rate him as high as the rest of them.
Absolutely not.
So that's why I think he gets a pass. If you were trying to tell me that he was a top 5 quarterback, overrated is pissed. But I think he gets a little bit of a pass because I think he's a fringe top 10 guy. He's definitely top 15. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I hear more people talk about Tua in the top 10.
Right.
I think.
Agreed.
That's where I give T-Law a pass. But I see where you're coming from. I think they all have their moments to where you consider them overrated. But especially like when I'm surprised you put Dak in there. But.
So I was actually going to say shout out to Clash Your Sports because this is where I got the question from.
Okay.
He did not mention. I mean, because honestly, I think we all can unanimously say that Dak is overrated.
Yeah.
But for the sake of conversation, like if he was left off the list, like
he also makes it a little more clear cut because then I wouldn't even think. No, it made me think a little. So
right.
Would you say Josh?
I don't know. I see your point on Trevor.
Yeah, I just don't think he's ever talked about. I think he's talked about fairly.
So out of all the quarterbacks on this list, he is the least talked about.
Yes, so that's why I give him a pass. But I do get where you're coming from too.
But if we had to go by performance-wise, all of these quarterbacks have showed up, except for I would say who would show up. I would probably say Allen has, but he hasn't. Tua,
only one hasn't won a playoff game,
and that's Tua.
Yeah.
Before we continue, DE said Devin quit being a clown and run for it with me. And then he said, I'm actually surprised you didn't wait till tomorrow to cover the first NFL game. Ezekiel McElliott. Well, I thought about that too, but then at the same time I was like,
smell it.
Yeah. Since so much happened, we figured we'd cover a lot today. because we really would have only had like an hour of
because it starts at 8 tomorrow, I think. Yeah, so
like
it would have been
8:30 or 8:15. So yeah,
it'll probably be like 8:30 with the festivities of the pregame and stuff.
And then,
Chiefs Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good game.
Yeah, so yeah, we figured to make a. I see what you're saying, but I don't think anybody would have tuned in. I think it just would have been the usual suspects.
Who's home?
I think.
Is it
cheese?
I think the cheese.
Hold on, actually, hold on. I got the site up.
It's the cheese.
It's Arrowhead.
Ooh.
So yeah, we're gonna see some Taylor Swift plays tomorrow.
That dude's sweating. Santa Claus is sweating in Miami.
Yeah, maybe, man. It's a dome. You can keep it like 75 in there. True.
Watch party in Discord? Yeah. If you're doing a watch party, I'll pull up. I'll probably also have the stream up as well. But yeah, that'd be straight. Okay, so Devin, you're undecided. I mean, which is totally fine. Tua? Okay, so Tua.
Tua, T-Law.
Okay.
So curveball go Jalen Hurts.
A curveball.
So from when 4.5K people voted on this list, Trevor Lawrence led the way with 45 votes. Jalen Hurts had the least in 15% of the votes.
Okay.
Tua, he had 21%, and Josh Allen had 18%.
Okay.
So
I'd love to hear their reason. Like, I genuinely would like to have a nice discussion. I get where you're coming from, and maybe that's the same stance, but my argument is just that he's not talked about as like upper echelon.
He's very much overrated. He's
pedestrian. He's just kind of there.
I want to say this because, well, the Bills is a small market as well, but then they're talked about more than that could be because of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And what he's done over the years. I mean,
I just think, yes, the interceptions are egregious from him. I mean, he just turned the ball over too many times. But, like, you can't take away, like, there's just so much raw talent there.
Correct.
The dude moves like a running back, and he's a quarterback, and he trucks people. He's got a cannon for an arm. I give him his flowers. Like, I don't love the Bills, but he's a good quarterback. I guess if you were to say, like, Josh Allen's top 3, I'd be like, okay, then maybe you could overrate him. But
I want to say because the league was looking for like a new big 3 now with Burrow, Allen, Mahomes.
Yeah.
And since it's always been like that triple threat triangle, I mean, and I get you, Devin, because it's like, why would you? We could include more quarterbacks, but those are the only standout quarterbacks to the league throughout the years because we still had Carson. We was going through our own quarterback conundrum, so we couldn't really say anything.
Personally, I'm just tired of like Lamar getting overshadowed all the time, and I think it's playoff performance. But
then we can say the same thing about Allen, but just less interceptions.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you bring up a good point because I get tired. Oh, Kyler Murray.
He's not overrated. I think he's another one that's just there. People are actually, I think, maybe underrating him a little bit this year. They're saying that Cardinals are going to get like 4 wins. I'm like, with Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., and James Conner in the backfield, I think they'll be at least decent.
DE, you said Lamar should be on here for being a running back. Can't beat the Steelers either.
I did forget about that. Glad you're a Steelers fan.
And then you also brought up Kyler Murray. At least honestly, it makes a good talking point.
I did see something. This is maybe not like super touchy, but there was like a flyer on the NFL's page for like history of the black quarterbacks, and it had like Warren Moon, Steve McNair. It was like everything was good. You know who was not on there?
Randall?
Lamar Jackson. But guess Dak Prescott was on there.
Oh boy! If I didn't have good things in this room, I would have crashed out.
That comment section got obliterated.
I would have.
And it's not even so much that let's take Dak off and put Lamar, but let's put Lamar somewhere on the poster. And it was insane. But it just threw me. I'm just like, the guy that's won 2 MVPs in the last 4 years doesn't get on the poster. Let me see if I have it on Twitter.
I'm about to.
It's like a documentary or a book they're doing or something. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, where is Lamar?
Side note, I have a bunch of other small topics just to bring up because I screenshot them throughout the week. But I If you guys also have stuff to cover, because I felt bad last week because I was yapping more than.
Okay, there's your poster. So we got Vic. Oh. So Vic, Mahomes, Warren Moon, McNabb, Russ, Doug Williams.
You got Mahomes on there. He more light skinned. What?
Oh, Jalen's on there. So
I saw that.
There's two Eagles quarterbacks.
I saw that too. Jeez.
There's only two.
Yeah.
Well, Randall's on.
Nope.
I'm just a little perplexed where Lamar's at.
I don't understand who makes these lists. DE, you said Dak is just Kirk Cousins. Lamar is respectably better than Dak. Agreed. I mean, I would take Lamar over Dak, and then I also do have a topic to bring up about Dak, and it involves Jerry Jones as well. Oh man!
Right down here at the bottom, get rid of this TV.
I can't.
Well, yeah, it's just weird. But anyway,
this looks like it was like made in Photoshop.
Yeah, it does look great. It does look great.
It was 100%.
Let's see.
Put it in an Excel spreadsheet or something.
Random topics. This just popped up. There's a gentleman in high school. He's going on a recruiting trip to Oklahoma. His name is Booby Feaster. Ethan Booby Feaster.
That reminds me of
the General Booty star.
General Booty.
That reminds me of the white boy with the.
Oh yeah.
What?
No.
What?
Maybe off camera, not on camera. Oh my god. That's
General Booty.
General Booty he was in Oklahoma, I thought, but I think he left.
Miles, you're good. You did miss a good conversation piece though in the beginning, but we're just now getting started.
Yeah, he was named starter though. Sooners.
Oh, he's with the Sooners. Oh, this is
Louisiana.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, this would have been perfect.
Did you miss the FSU slander? No,
not yet. No. We'll get to it.
We are. We'll start our day off with college football. We're getting some random stuff out of the way, or not random, but just small.
A random baseball tidbit. Rookie Ben Joyce for the Angels threw a 105.5-mile-an-hour fastball. It is the fastest recorded strikeout pitch in history.
Nice.
The ball, they couldn't track it with the camera.
Nice.
That's insane. Just to think about that, man.
Did we talk about the manager who retired?
Baseball manager?
Yeah. Or did we talk? I thought we.
Dusty Baker's son got pulled up.
Yes.
I had that.
That was close to the anniversary. No, it wasn't close to the anniversary. That was the playoff game. Darren Baker, yeah.
I thought I.
Did I send you that?
No, I wasn't. I sent the screenshot of it. FSU's defensive coordinator when he asked him to defend the wheel route out of the
Oklahoma would have a recruiter's name like that.
Booby Feaster. Yeah.
I'm sure that UF slander will come to follow. Y'all remember the old USC QB John David Booty?
Yes, John David Booty. Yes. Okay. This was like he would have been in like Madden 08.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he was like
He would have been
way back in the day. He was the original one.
Okay, I don't have that one. Okay, all good. Okay, so speaking of Dak, this is a Cowboys owner Jerry Jones on Dak Prescott possibly playing with quote younger players if he gets a record-setting contract. Quote, I am looking to have less supporting cast around him than he's had any time in his career. He's going to have to make up for that, and he's going to have to do it in the future with less of a supporting cast. That's Jerry Jones's comments about if Dak gets his money, he won't have people around him.
That's crazy.
It's true,
you see this? You see that guy's name?
Yeah, Jack Carson.
You see this? You saw that, right?
Oh yeah, Jack Carson Wentz. Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, what the Carson Wentz?
He did what?
No, I saw that. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, these some batting creative character names, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm like, did they even try at this point? It's like, yeah, my favorite. I always want to sign up to Carson Wentz.
Well, he's old enough to where like he wasn't in the league.
But I'm trying to think. He might have been in like probably in middle school,
right?
Because he's probably like 19, 20. So he was probably in like middle school.
Your dad's like watching TV one day.
Oh God!
What the?
Let's change your name, son.
That is funny. Also, quick one. Steph Curry has agreed to a 1-year, $62.6 extension with the Warriors,
which is crazy. That's a lot.
I'm like, damn. So they had nobody around there, and then he got some more money.
Somebody was watching the Olympics.
Facts.
Not saying he doesn't deserve it, but like,
damn, more slander. D said, "What's up, Miles? Jason Tatum is Jaylen Brown baby back. B word for carrying so much tough.
Damn, man.
That came out of left field.
So much slander.
And speaking of slander, Miami quarterback Cam Ward on the crowd noise at the Swamp.
Here he goes.
Says, quote, USC wasn't packed, but it was louder than this. I played in Oregon. It was louder than this. Word.
To be fair, he absolutely torched the Florida defense. So
I mean,
I guess
it's so weird though because it was a backhanded compliment because he was like, "Oh yeah, the defense played pretty well." I'm like, "No, they didn't."
He said that because they won.
Right. I was like, "Hold on, what the hell?"
You carved them up.
Right.
It's like when you whoop your little brother and like, "Oh, you did all right."
Oh yeah, you did. No, damn.
Thanks.
Crying in the corner.
And D, you said F the SEC. That's tough.
Oh.
So Peter Sharp. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce this man's last name. Apparently, he has already made his 2024 playoff picks. So for the AFC, he has the Jets number 1, Chiefs number 2, Ravens number 3, Jags 4, Bills 5, Broncos 6, and Chargers 7 for the AFC. These are his 2020.
Is he okay?
I'm sorry.
Well, wait till I finish the NFC. So Lions number 1, Rams number 2, Falcons number 3, Philly at 4, 49ers at 5, Seahawks at 6, 7 the pack.
He thinks the Rams, without Aaron Donald, are going to win the division over. That's a Peter. It's like Schrader. Yeah. He's an NFL analyst.
Yeah.
NFL Network.
I think he's one of those stats. The analytical guys in the back who never caught a pass.
I have seen a good 7 or 8 playoff predictions, and all of them are different, and they're all wild. Some of them are insane. This season is wide open right now. I really am going to make predictions, but I have no idea where it's going to go. But still, that's insane.
Jets number 1.
He thinks they're going to be the 1 seed.
I mean, and then you have Falcons 3.
Yeah, that's what.
You have 2 quarterbacks that.
They don't even know what the quarterback is.
That's what I'm saying. You have 2 quarterbacks that haven't played since the beginning of last season, and you have them higher than. He has the Falcons higher than the Eagles, 49ers, Seahawks, and Packers. And
most of rookie. The other one just got.
Should I mention that?
Wait, let me see how he has those ranked.
I
think no. So I know what he did. Yeah. Okay. So he has them. They're ranked by division. So he's saying that the.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, the Falcons, even though they're third, they're winning the South, so they might not be the 3rd seed. Does that make sense? He doesn't have them as the 3rd best team in the playoff bracket. He just has it going
right. So seeded. So Lions will have the 1st seed, Rams 2nd, Falcons 3rd, Philly at 4th. Bro, can we?
So that's I guess the way that looks wrong. That doesn't make sense.
No, that's what I'm saying because you have 3 teams that were essentially in the Super Bowl over these past 2 seasons, lower than the teams that barely made it into the playoff.
Yeah, and Philly had 2 giant
pickups. And then you have Eagles and 49ers who just went to the Super Bowl against the same team they lost to, the Chiefs. That's below the Jets.
I've seen some of those, and I'm also confused because I feel like people thought have the Buccaneers died? I'm not saying I know the Falcons got better because they added a lot of players, but the Buccaneers have the same team and everyone's paid.
Correct.
So they should be motivated, ready to go.
They lost some defensive pieces, but it's essentially still the same.
They did. It's still the same team. That's why I'm
But I'm still not too sold on the Falcons because it's still the Falcons.
No, I don't. Yeah.
So that's why I'm I need to see some productivity.
A little bit more out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as the AFC, I mean, dude, the Jets, the 1st seed?
Yeah.
I mean, then you have the Broncos and the Chargers. at the 6th and 7th seed.
I don't know.
Oh, you sent me something on Discord? All right, hold on one sec. Shout out Discord. Discord is Minnesota's kicker missed the game-winning kick and they lost, but they sent off their fireworks anyways. I saw that. I did see that. That was crazy. Oh, what a miscue.
Someone got trigger happy.
For real. That was crazy.
Sometimes kicks are like last year with Chad Ryland when he hit a post and it made the
boom.
I started crying. I was laughing so hard.
No, I was dying, bro.
How do you hit the exact spot where the speaker's at?
Right.
Or the microphone? Yeah, the microphone. Boom.
No, I remember we were playing it during the podcast.
I know. You can hear it. It's like a gunshot.
Oh, man. Okay. I think I have a few more, and then we can actually get into it. Okay, so shout out to DirecTV customers.
Oh, man.
Because y'all have officially lost ESPN College Football, NBA ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball, the U.S. Open, and ESPN Monday Night Football.
They're reimbursing. So it's funny because I told my mom, I was like, oh, yeah, you guys wanted to watch the Boston College Seminoles game. I was like, it's on ESPN.
Right.
And she's like, oh, yeah, we don't have that anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? What does that mean? She was like, yeah, they canned it. So they're reimbursing DirecTV customers like $40 off their next bill because they're missing. I'm like, I feel like that's not going to work for them. So I asked her, I was like, wait, was it out Saturday? She was like, yeah, it wasn't on there Saturday. So all the college football stuff on ESPN all weekend gone. Like, okay. And they wonder why people stream games.
And then they take those down.
And then
You can't win. You can't win. So I think
you see that dog?
Yeah.
Okay, you said shout out DirecTV? No, for real. So I know we are not huge fans of Bleacher Report when it comes to making lists, but I saw this list last night and I wanted to name off what Bleacher Report thought was the best teams in football. They ranked them 1 through 32, but I'm just gonna go off the top 10.
Chiefs number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Philly, probably like 4.
Nah.
3.
Nah.
6.
Nah.
8.
7. 7.
Whoa.
7.
Yes. But Ronnie, I'm not.
Go ahead.
So actually, Ronnie, I definitely want to apologize because I think last Wednesday when I said pity for the New England, I didn't mean like disrespect.
No,
it was just more of like we were talking about them differently at the draft.
Yeah.
And then seeing this team now, I'm like, oh. So it's like,
it's just,
not like pity, like I feel sorry, but like pity, like, wow. Like,
it's definitely, I mean, I think we're all in agreement that we can, like, wipe this season clean. I don't think there's any expectations from New England.
Wow.
But, like, I don't know, this is year 5.
Without
year 4 or 5 without Tom. His last game was playoffs in 2020.
Right.
But Cam started so it's 2020, 2021, 2, 3. This is going on. This is the 5th year without him. And we've gone backwards because we didn't take care of Mac Jones. But, yeah, no, I mean.
I want to clear that up because I didn't like how I said it.
No, it's fine. Listen, I mean, it's funny. I used to get bullied for, like, they were so good. Now I get bullied because they're bad. No, I appreciate it, but no, you're good.
I didn't word it properly, but like,
no, it's
that's
no, I promise it's fine. It's
But yes, Kansas is number 1. The Lions are number 2. San Fran number 3. Texans number 4. Ravens number 5. Bengals number 6. Philly is 7. The Packers are 8. The Bills are 9, and the Dolphins are number 10.
Bengals,
Eagles.
Over
the
Philly.
Bengals.
So over.
You think it 1 through 1? I was not thinking.
Oh no, I just read off 1 through 10.
Yeah, read them again.
Okay, so as we know, Kansas Chiefs are number 1. Detroit is number 2. San Fran 3. Texans 4, which is crazy because this team was irrelevant.
Yeah.
Now they shot up to like better the best team in football. Number 5 is the Ravens. 6 is the Bengals. 7 Philly. 8 Packers. 9 Buffalo. And 10 is the Dolphins. Crazy how the Dolphins are top 10. But then we go Rams 11. Cowboys are number 12. Jets are 13. Steelers 14. Falcons are 15. Browns 16. Bucks 17. Jags are 18. Seattle was 19. Colts 20. Chargers 21. Bears 22. Saints are 23. I'm surprised they're there. But then check this out.
Yeah.
Then you got the Commanders.
24?
Yes. So you're telling me that anybody below the Saints are bad.
Yeah.
Then you have the Vikings, which I get it, but I'd still take the Vikings over.
Yeah, I know. There is still talent on the team.
I would still take the Raiders over the Saints.
I would too.
Then you have Tennessee at 27, Broncos 28, Cardinals 29, Panthers 30, Giants 31, and Patriots 30.
That's insane, though. I think we might be better than the Giants. I think there's just a... I'd rather have Jacoby Brissett on my team than Daniel Jones, but
100%.
Oh, we'll see.
But yeah, those teams are better than sorry, the teams that I listed after the Saints were apparently worse than the Saints. But and lastly, I know I've been rambling. Stephon Diggs' comments about the whole blunder of a year that he had. Okay, so this is his comments that he made. None of those teams wanted to get rid of me. Things had to shake because I kind of wanted them to shake. Stephon on before he was traded. He mentioned that we had some talks with Buffalo. We knew where things were going. I did, at least, he said. The outside world had so much speculation. I knew from the beginning of the year to the end of the year to the offseason exactly what was going on. Not too much confusion on my end. Diggs also addressed his production in the second half of the season, tailed off, and alluded to factors that were in his control, such as firing of offensive coordinator and Dorsey. He said, quote, "You can't roll out of bed and get 800 yards in the first 8 games. The best receivers doing that," he said. "You tell me about the last 10. What changed? Were there any changes going on? I just pay attention to what really happened and not what people try to act like happened. Like for the last 10 games, I forgot how to effing play football." Question mark. And then it mentioned how he started off the first 10 games, 868 yards, 7 touchdowns on 73 receptions. And then he said on the last end, he had 44 catches for 388. And then also mentioned the trade that happened.
Well, Ken Dorsey was a problem, first off, so I don't know why he's correlating that. I know there's like when you change a scheme that his production can go down, but the offense under Ken Dorsey was terrible. That's why they got rid of him.
So he also said, "I didn't forget how to effing play football. Well, every year you train all year round for 17 games. That's why people can't tell me how to react. I don't know one star in any sport that doesn't want the ball. If you ain't getting the ball and it's not a problem, you ain't a competitor. I pay real close attention. This ish is not a game to me. Push me in the corner. I'm going to show you my best ish. I'm the person that enjoys being doubted. I enjoy proving people wrong, but also I enjoy doing it for myself. Everything I say I am, I am. I'm standing true to it. And every time I prove myself right, everyone disappears. I like when they get quiet."
I guess, yeah.
So essentially, I was reading some other stuff. So when I read that, first thing I thought of is Ronnie was probably right. All those times he was acting out, it was essentially because he just wasn't getting a lot.
Yeah.
And my dumb behind tried to give him an out because I was just like, okay, I get it. But then he also mentioned that he wasn't in the best space mental. I was reading other comments too when I read this, and and people were basically saying like, I guess he admitted that he was the problem.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Because he also mentioned, and I thought I took a screenshot of it. Neither teams wanted to trade him.
Yeah, because you don't let go of someone with that talent.
So
the Bills had really no reason to get rid of him.
Correct.
Because you have your quarterback and you're a playoff team. So why would you trade the receiver that's productive for you?
Even though I did feel like he was getting overshadowed in Minnesota.
Yeah.
With Adam because he was getting most of the catches. And I'm like, damn, like, where's Stephon Diggs? So I could understand that.
That one, I mean, that one was fine. But, like, also you notice a pattern. I always compare this to, let's say, when you have roommates. And you go through, you're the one person that's had like 50 roommates, and they all say that you're the problem. And you go, well, I wasn't the problem. Well, you probably are the problem. Why have you had so many roommates? You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Like, you can only point the finger at other people for so long until you got to look at yourself in the mirror and go, okay, well, I'm a nuisance and a disturbance wherever I go. His talent's not worth the headache. And it showed up last year, and it was, the thing that bothered me with him was it was always public. He was always on the sidelines. He was always throwing his helmet. He was in Josh Allen's face. He was always complaining. I don't know. Even though those comments, I'm like, don't create a problem for Houston. Houston was fine without you last year.
Right.
So
I was thinking that too because he was like, if you're not getting the ball, are you a competitor? I immediately thought Kobe, but I'm like, Kobe earned that right to be like, hey, every time I'm bringing the ball up the court.
I can make this happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I wasn't thinking that he was alluding to that mindset of Kobe, but I understand where the competitiveness is coming from. But I also agree with you. It shouldn't be out in the public. I know there's other receivers who are okay with not getting the ball. Yeah. I remember Julio Jones would go like a half without a catch. Yeah. Or he'd get like 2 catches, and then the second half he would go off.
It's everyone's built differently. I mean, like, and some people phrase it like you phrased it with him. It's like he's a competitor. He wants the ball.
Right.
But also, like, at the detriment of your team, you look like an idiot.
Right.
I don't know.
And shout out to Josh Allen taking a high road because we all knew, like, he had to take the high road for that. Yeah. Because I'm sure that was, we visibly saw it on the field, too.
Yeah. And then he would have to answer questions in relation to Stephon, who is your teammate. And at some point, you're like, I don't want to do this. Why am I sticking up for this dude? He makes me look like an idiot.
Right.
Agreed. I don't know about him,
but I think that was it. And my fault for taking up the cast time. Did y'all have?
Did you got anything? Oh, let's give our condolences first off because there was a death that you saw, Johnny Hockey.
Oh, the Philly boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big condolences. That was insane.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen something that like gave me just like this weird feeling because it's like their hometown, 2 brothers the day before their sister's wedding. Obviously the dude, I think it was like a drunk driving. Yeah. There was a few different scenarios when you
cannot go outside anymore because they're literally exercising.
Yeah.
Get clipped. That's how Steelers rookie quarterback
Dwayne Haskins
went out
side of the road.
Dude, I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm to the point. I'm like, y'all got. I don't know.
And that one, I think there was like an animation. I kind of explained it to him, but the dude that was drinking or was drunk went to pass, and then the car that was in front of him. So he passed one time. There was a car that was in front of him. That car went to get over because he saw the bikers in the bike lane. So he like scooted a little bit. The guy tried to go around him this way to the right, and then obviously he veered because he's an idiot and killed him. It's insane. I can't even. I couldn't even believe it. But
I know there was I think someone was proposing a law that if someone were to kill somebody due to drunk driving, they would have to pay the fine of that family's grievance.
There should be a lot that goes into that. I mean,
I remember seeing that somewhere. They never made that a thing, but I was like, I definitely agree with that. That's very tragic.
Terrible.
Well,
But
our condolences over here at the podcast because we never like to see that.
No.
Speaking of Philly, the Sixers were looking at possibly a 2030 relocation of the team.
Before you give me that look, it's so I looked into it. I guess it's either a relocation outside of Philadelphia. They would still be called the 76ers,
right?
But someone even brought up like
Jersey or something?
Yeah, something like that. It takes away a little bit from the
right. The Sixers are seriously considering a proposal that would see them move to New Jersey after their lease at the Wells Fargo ends in 2031. Honestly, as long as they're still called Philadelphia, because that's no disrespect, they call it Philadelphia for a reason.
Yeah.
And seeing how things are going, I would get them out of there ASAP.
And apparently, I think the owners were saying that it was like their hands were tied. Philadelphia doesn't want to give them the money for a new arena, so you kind of have to do it. But yeah, I agree with you for sure.
Yeah, I would. I mean, honestly, I would get out of there.
Well, where's the link at? Is that in Philadelphia?
Jersey.
It's in Jersey, or is it in Philly?
It's in Jersey.
Oh, it's in Jersey. Okay, so yeah, it's the same thing.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Literally. There's literally nothing
around.
It's like a shipping yard.
Yeah.
Right.
Across the highway.
Right. That's why pregame is so lit out there.
Yeah, honestly.
They got all that room for everything. But all right, so I definitely want to let you guys have the floor. Let's talk about some college football.
Oh,
I think I watched the only good game on Saturday. During the day, at least.
That was the Clemson.
It was Vanderbilt and Virginia Tech.
I didn't.
It went into overtime. It was back and forth.
I was pissed, man. I chose Georgia and Clemson over that.
Me too.
I put it on the TV and I'm just watching. I'm like, damn, Clemson looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it on, the Georgia game, and I'm like, there's a blowout. Let me check it
No.
out. Penn State was in a weather delay, and I was like, well, what's like the closest game? I want to watch a good game. And that was the only one on. It went down to the wire.
I should have, because I as well watched the Clemson Georgia game, and I thought Clemson was going to come back. That's why I stayed.
Yeah,
because I was like, all right, they're getting killed early. It was like what, the first quarter was close.
It was close to first quarter. By halftime, I think it was a 2-score lead.
Yeah,
and then it just took off, and I was like, I'm done.
That's what I was like. That's what I was like, all right, Clemson gonna at least score to make it a game. No, they just put up a field goal, and I was like, well, that's.
I think the Notre Dame one was pretty good too.
I was watching the Florida game.
Yeah, we can just talk about it. I guess I don't know. I mean,
no, we need.
Is Miles here?
Oh yeah, he's here.
Okay.
Miles is here because he. That's why I had to get him in here.
I'm not sure where to start.
Well, let's give you guys a layup. Let's talk about the Florida, the FSU upset.
Okay, so I can actually vouch for this. I watched every second of this game.
Same.
Didn't watch it.
I watched really.
Yeah.
I watched every second of this game.
Dude, that game again, another winnable game, but
Yeah.
I think it's the quarterback.
Oh, it is 100%. Let me preference this. Let me thank Boston College. The reason I watched this game, I had like $6. Oh no, it was 10.
Yeah.
I had $10 left in my Hard Rock thing, and I was like, I bet you FSU blows this. So I put all the $10 on Boston College. Cashed me out at like $65.
Damn.
I looked, dude. They were plus like 250. I'm like, FSU looked so bad last weekend. So DJU is not good.
Yeah, agreed.
Bad quarterback.
Agreed.
And it's a shame because he's shown. If you watch old film of him, and from I think he was in Clemson before. There was flashes where you're like, okay, I can see like this kid's good. He's got it. His decision making, there was even a breakdown. He just panics. Like he had no pressure to him, but like he would look downfield and be like, oh God. And then the running back would be there to check him down.
Right.
And he needed big yards. The game was slipping and he needed to make big plays.
Right.
So he was not hitting his receivers. He did hit some, I don't know if you saw, there were a couple drops in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end kept dropping everything that was thrown to him. The offense looked bad. Boston College, to their credit, Bill O'Brien really got them fired up because
Yeah.
they came out there to play.
Yep.
And Thomas Castellanos, Kyler Murray Jr., he's like 5'10", but that dude was making plays. That whole team was making plays. And no, FSU just doesn't. They don't have it this year.
Defense came up big in that game.
Defense came up huge
for Boston College.
And even the pass that DJ threw the corner of the end zone, you see that? Overthrew him by like 5-6 yards.
I was gonna say that too. A lot of his stuff was either incomplete, overthrown, pick.
Yeah, and it was most of it was panic. And the O line, they had a couple moments, but like he had a couple of clean pockets, just didn't do anything.
Because for the times that he had, he was able to throw. He just couldn't make the throw.
No, they were either overthrown, dropped, intercepted. I mean, there was just a bunch of factors, but he's not it. So they're gonna have to look themselves in the mirror and hopefully change quarterback change or something.
I know Miles is tuning in. He said them scrubs sucked. Norville is in trouble.
Yes.
DJU is bad. Their defensive line is trash. Their wide receiver is trash. Bro, I'm starting to think these boys don't play for Norville. Like it's just an entire swing from the team from last year to now. But I can't talk because that team that's south of Tallahassee, just as trash and disturbing.
That's what sucks, man. Is I can't even talk trash to them. I think we could just cry together. I'm not going to lock arms with them, but like, I think we'll just cry together because it's a mess.
I think it will be a happy day in Florida if one of these teams get a dub.
Oh, someone said that the Gators FSU game is going to be on like Nickelodeon at 9 a.m. Be live stream. It's not even going to be televised. Nickelodeon live stream.
Oh my god,
dude. That's usually like the biggest game of the year, and that's going to be a dumpster fire.
But I'm sorry, but we got to talk about Charles. That game was just as bad.
Just as bad.
I want to say even worse because even though FSU is stinking it up, their games have been a lot closer.
And they've been closer. And even with like bad play, they've still been in the games. I mean, it really was apparent from like the first probably 10 minutes of the first quarter. I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good.
Miles said, someone said Tubi.
Tubi, yeah, I did see the Tubi one too.
And he also said UF is a joke.
Not even competent.
DJ Lagway?
DJ Lagway came in. Graham Mertz got hurt, so he came in. Which he put a little life in there, but he threw a pick. So.
Is getting the start this Sunday.
They're playing, you ready for this? Samford. Not Stanford, Samford. So it might be the only win that we get this year.
Oh.
Huh?
The purple?
Oh, Lagway?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Saturday. Okay, Saturday.
Yeah.
I think Miles said it because we're all in a group chat. He basically said this team, same team, just got a lot worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, you good, Miles. I hooked on phonics with me is just not working today. But
no, I'm excited to see Lagway. I've never liked Graham Mertz. I don't know how Miles feels about it, but yeah, when you look at the schedule, man, they play some good teams this year. I think this might be like a 2-3 win team. So,
Miles, you can also answer this question too. What's the drop off between last season and now?
I don't even know if there's a drop off because they finished the year terribly.
Right.
I think they lost their last 5 or 6. So I think it just continued. They didn't really make any positive changes to do anything. Napier's not a good coach. Graham Mertz is really not a good quarterback. They did lose Etienne.
Right. And then he wasn't even able to play for Georgia due to off the field issues.
Yeah. Which Johnson was I think he was the only offensive touchdown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know he had a big run and I was hyped for that, and then Miami just took off. Yeah.
They're good.
Miami's a good team.
19 for a reason.
Miami's a good team, but like they shouldn't. They killed them, man.
I didn't think it was gonna be like a 41-17
every game.
Yeah, then what?
Right.
And those 41 points came within the first, I think, 3 quarters. Yeah. I think they obviously let the foot off the gas because why not? But
Ole Miss played Furman. Never heard of Furman. The score was 76-0.
That's That's NCAA 25.
Oh, there was a video. I think Jackson Dart was walking out of the tunnel. I think it was to Chief Keef before they came out, and then they were like, yeah, then they beat him 76-0.
Stop! They're already dead.
They're already dead. Miles said, "Bro, I literally would have been happy if this team was competing, but bro, they are making the same mistakes from last year." And he also said, "Ronnie is speaking facts."
You guys had that Georgia game that was kind of close. Huh?
I know the games were slightly closer last year. This year, and it's only been one game, but to not as the Florida Gators as a program to not make a bowl game 2 years in a row is going to be disgusting.
I mean, if this game was close and y'all would have lost,
I would have been fine. I think we would have all been like, okay, we can dust the dirt off our shoulder. Let's move on. But
only 17 points. So I'm just like,
and they're going to play. There's 4 or 5 teams are playing this year that are even better than Miami.
Right.
So how does that end? I mean,
you guys play Texas?
We play Texas. We
SEC?
play Georgia.
SEC.
Yeah. I think we play LSU.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the SEC. Most of them are in
all the typicals.
Miles said, "Roughing the passer calls, don't know the plays after the kickoff. Defense still can't tackle. Like, it's sad, man."
The roughing the passer calls.
After
the roughing the passer calls. I'm talking. You are a good 7-8 feet away from it, and you full sprint. Boom! Blow! I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I think it was like one dude did it twice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was the D tackle.
So it's just all around like lack of discipline.
Where does that boil down to?
Coach.
Yeah, Napier's bitch ass.
Most of them probably getting pissed off that they're down, but
that too.
Some of those were early, but yeah, towards the end, I think it was just frustration.
Yeah. I was also gonna say, Archie Manning.
He got his touchdown.
Yeah, so
sick play too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sick play.
That man's stock is rising, so we'll start to cover him a lot more once he starts getting to the NFL draft.
He will be starting next year unless he transfers, but I think he'll stay.
No, I'll stay.
Because Quinn's going to leave.
Malsey said, "Yeah, bro, discipline is a joke. This team is still not disciplined, and it's been 3 years."
Yeah.
3 years. Insane. Well, I want to say, are you guys going to call it a wash, or...
No, this year's a wash. Both the football teams, man. Hasn't even really started yet. They're already washed for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Miles.
Right, BC.
I'm hopping on the BC bandwagon. Boston College. Well, I'm gonna stay with Florida, but we'll follow BC.
I'm not gonna lie, Miles was crashing out in the group chat. That brother that man was crazy. He said, "I'll see y'all next off season." He already threw in the towel. I was like, bro, it's only one game, but yeah, that man was crashing out. But
well, we got a off topic. We got a uniform update.
Oh yeah, black helmet, white jersey. None of those guys are looking forward to going. Devontae Smith said he wasn't looking forward to it.
Yeah.
AJ Brown. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, bro.
Who in Green Bay didn't get the memo that you're not supposed to wear green?
Apparently anybody.
Someone said it was okay. I'm not joking. Someone was like, "Oh, they liked them there." I don't know. You can look it up, but I didn't care to.
I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah, I don't.
No chance.
AJ Brown did not. He wasn't aware of how things were over there, so he said, "I guess I'm just going to stay inside my hotel."
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one sat down with these guys and been like, "Yo,
team meeting."
Right.
Hey, first game of the season. You can't wear green.
Stay the hell inside. I saw Jalen
zone.
Before you guys came over. I saw they were leaving today. I'm like, well, we're just gonna have jet lag.
Yeah.
On Friday.
I would set up somewhere not there, like maybe Rio, to do practice for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then fly in.
There's a lot of soccer stadiums over there.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah.
So we're going to have jet lag Friday because they're leaving today. I saw Jalen was wearing green, so no one informed him. I'm guessing, as Devin alluded to, no one had a team meeting and sat down with everybody and been like, yo, this is how
probably not
do things. I'm guessing somebody had the idea of leaving the hotel. And so I'm like, okay, so no one, so all the stuff that we were covering, as soon as we heard this, no one had these conversations.
And Devin White's not even going. He's hurt, but I think he just doesn't want to go.
He's like,
Still think he wants to go. Yeah.
No.
So
my leg.
So I'm gonna say this now. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. If we lose, cool.
I think we're lose.
Well, if we do,
you guys will still be mad.
I'll be more mad at the conditions that we were put in, and more the fact that they left today.
Yeah.
Versus, we just lost an honest game. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They are leaving today.
The only thing I can think is that they did a lot of their practicing this week and then hopped on now, so they only have to practice like one day there. But
I wish they would have left
run some drills in the conference room of the hotel.
I know. I don't know.
You know, just so they can at least get acclimated to the weather they're going to be playing in.
Yeah,
they can at least get. Well, I mean, but I understand because they're going to get there, they're going to get set up, and so I guess it makes sense for them to stay in. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, my biggest thing, y'all should at least sat down and told them, like, yo, this place is nuts.
It's sketchy.
Tread lightly.
You know, I am sorry, Miles. You said, I'm out, bro. See y'all in college football 2025. And that schedule just sucks. It's that bad. Miles also said, Ronnie, you remember when the Gators wore black last year, for the first time in football last year? Apparently that was for Military and Vets Day. Well, a report came out that the proceeds for that game was supposed to go to the military, and the UAA kept it, so no more black jerseys.
Those are the ones on the back that say commitment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's, wow. Good job, everyone involved.
You guys still got the Gator skin on? Or no?
No, that's gone. So sick.
So real quick, because I do have to quick restroom break. I'm just going to go over this coming weekend's game. The notable ones. So we have Texas versus Michigan.
Good game.
Yeah. Michigan might get blown out.
Well, yeah, Texas is probably going to. Yeah, Texas will take it.
Maybe. I'm thinking it could go either way. Maybe.
They ain't got nobody.
Who, Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little light this year, but I mean, yeah.
Still Michigan.
We have a lot of ranked teams versus unranked teams, so I'm not gonna. NC State versus Tennessee, maybe? No, I don't know. Because I also saw.
That's about the only good one,
yeah. Because I see Houston and Oklahoma.
Well.
Okay, I figured. Then we also have we State and Oregon.
But also, you never know. That's why I love college football.
Right. Yeah.
Bowling Green can come in and beat. I just looked at it. Penn State. Yeah, you never know.
Then we also have. I'm looking. Ooh, is this a slow week?
Is it 2 p.m.?
Oh, it's 12 p.m.
I'm
looking a.m.
Yeah.
Dang, Washington's not even ranked. I just realized that.
They lost a lot of people, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking too. Yeah, as Ronnie said, Samford versus Florida. That's interesting.
Samford, yes.
Yeah, that's about it as far as what I'm seeing. I guess we could talk about is the Colorado game even worth talking about?
Who they play? I got limited games on my unit for some reason. I have Florida.
I can see that. They played. I didn't see this game. They played North Dakota State. And that was actually a close game. 26-31, Colorado won. I don't know. Is it going to be another repeat of last year where they win first 3 games, everybody's on Colorado's jock, and they fall off?
They start it could be. Shador's still doing his thing.
I saw T.O. there. He was in the on the sideline with Dion.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like this is just a social media team, and even though I saw one practice that they had I think it was like Instagram, and it was like a hashtag something on the back of their practice jerseys.
Ludacris
throw out the first pitch with this.
With that.
What song is that?
I know there's a song where he's like in the bathroom or something. He's got like the wife beater on.
Not Act the Fool. Was it Move? Or
I know the song.
I think it was.
I'm
actually going to.
Right back. What song is this? Get Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back. You don't know me like that. That's kind of cool. Gigantic Air Force Ones.
Oh, God.
He kind of threw a strike with it, too.
Did he really?
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, closer than 50
Not bad. Yeah.
Get back. You don't know me like that. Oh.
Do.
NFL starts this week.
NFL starts this week.
On new news, the NFL starts this week.
This is good, yeah. We've been waiting. We got
no good college games, so.
Yeah. And they should have thrown you guys on Saturday, honestly. No one else is watching those college games.
So that's my only thing with Colorado. I don't want to say Dion made
he has
not intentionally. I don't want to say
no, but they're not going there for Colorado. They're going there for Dion.
Right.
It went there for like his initial introduction to them was like, I'm a hard nose, like we're gonna get this done, and then it turned into like I think it just kind of took on like a mind of its own. Like I said, I don't think he always did it intentionally, but
right. I think
it just did.
It's just him.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, because I don't want to sit up here and be like, why is it that it happened at Jackson State?
He was good at Jackson State.
Yeah.
He was good.
Right, and then
they weren't getting this much.
Right.
Media attention.
But now I just feel like it's he's not trying to make it Hollywood, but now with all of the coaches, former Super Bowl players, right, seeing T.O., rappers going there, I'm just like, dude, nobody even bothered to look at Colorado.
The only thing I'll say is like they do have. I mean, there are good players there. Shador's a good quarterback. Travis Hunter is like that dude's nuts. So I mean, it's not all just like the Deion Sanders show, but yeah, I think it's just. And if we talked to someone from the '90s that watched him play live, they'd probably be like, "Well, that's just Deion." I mean, we saw it anyway, but
yeah, multiple interviews with him, and it's always just been hard work. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna say like he's a diva superstar because he's definitely not. And every time we see him on social media, he always calling dudes out for being late. He's still being
he holds them accountable. Yeah.
Right. So that'll never.
And there's been people. There was like. That one kid that left that was pissed because he was like, "Oh, it's too hard." Like,
right.
Or what do you expect?
Yep. Isn't that what you would want?
I know.
So I don't know.
He's trying to build a reputation there. I mean,
right. I'm pretty sure once reality sets in and the team that he's playing for now, they'll probably he probably won't say it out loud, but I'm sure he'll think otherwise.
Oh yeah.
But as far as that, yeah, I think this week might be just an upset week just for ranked versus unranked. But
y'all were watching.
Yeah, we'll still watch.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But favorite segment of the pod.
Dun da da da.
Now we can get into some NFL football. Thank y'all for staying with us. For those who are still there. Miles, I'm gonna need you to chime in. What's your who you got for week 1? You got the Jags. I will read all. I do not. I do have the schedule. I do not know off top, so I won't go through each game. I'll just see like the primetime games. But we have the primetime game for tomorrow.
We do. Actually, before we do that,
yeah,
I also want to give condolences to Ricky Pearsall. I hope he rests up quickly.
Yeah.
He's always been one of my favorite players since college.
He is out.
Yes, he got out of the hospital. He's good. Absolutely like insane. I saw the notification. I'm like, I had to read it right away. I was like, what?
And you saw Trent Williams' comments after.
That was a little weird. I'm like,
everybody did agree because the way how he worded it, he was saying
it came out very strange.
I know he meant well.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure at that moment that was probably just like the non-PC.
Yeah,
Trent Williams.
I read it and I'm like, what are the comments saying? I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. It's like so it takes one to get shot to like I'm like,
well,
he essentially was like, yeah, like after he got shot, I realized like I'm gonna like put everything aside and just play football. But like the way he worded it was like.
But he also mentioned that he was the one who stood out to him the most because he walked up to him, introduced himself to him, and everybody.
So respect, yeah.
So
his direct quote was, "To be real, I felt more compelled to come back after that."
Oh,
it's just.
But then in an interview, how he mentioned like they bluntly saying like, "I came back because he got shot."
Yeah.
And just the way he went on about it was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I was like, all right. I mean, sure. I mean, whatever works. But
yeah,
Ricky Pearsall's always had a good reputation. So, like you said, I get that. Maybe he's just compelled because he's got close to them in training camp and stuff. But, the cop that was like the first responder on the scene had mentioned that like she went up to him and he looked down and was like, "Am I gonna die?" I was like, "Damn, man." It's crazy, and especially like you're an NFL football player getting robbed for your Rolex. I guess it was some teenage kid that's like 16, 17. So the comeback is going to be crazy, though. Insane.
Bro, they need to start I'm sorry. I know a lot of these guys are getting taxed, so I know they really can't have security, but dog, I have to keep
something like that. It's like you think no one ever thinks you're untouchable, but like as an NFL player, you would think there's like a certain level of like, oh, that's Ricky Pearsall, like but no one's safe, man.
RIP. I hate to bring him up, but because I know Pop Smoke put his address on his Instagram.
Yeah,
they got him. But after that, I'm sorry, I'm keeping all forms of security.
PNB Rock too. His girl posted the waffle thing on there. That was a little more in depth, but like it's the same thing with social media and like posting what's out there.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask y'all about that.
Yeah,
I got some.
That one's a little more in depth. Yeah.
But to continue, the saga is finally over.
With all of it, yeah.
Brandon Ayuk finally got signed, right? I don't know if you guys saw this. I'm pretty sure you did. No, I can't find it, even though I have it. But the 4-year, $120 million extension has been on the table since. Find this, please let me find this because I'm about to go. I have this. Hold on, I have it. So cooked. Okay. So he accepted the same deal that has been on the table since August 10th. His holdout did not alter any part of his new contract extension.
I heard the Patriots offered him more.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't money, so I mean... Which also, I'm like, so if you were going to stay there anyway, then you're just playing hardball over a couple million.
Yeah.
It clearly wasn't about money.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to stay there, but it's like...
It was about money, but he just also wanted to stay there.
Yeah, he wanted both things. Yeah, he didn't give him a hometown discount. It was like, I'm getting paid everything that I want.
Mm-hmm.
But he also mentioned in the interview, I think I saw this today, he said that he made it more difficult at the end than it needed to be.
Right.
I agree.
which made like them showing videos of him walking into training camp and like shaking hands with John Lynch and Shanahan, and then him signing it just made it seem more disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, you were just like,
you guys were just...
Knowing the fact that this has been sitting there for a month and you're just now like, you know what, F it, I'll sign it. Yeah, I don't know. That just rubbed me the wrong way. That just made you look like what they all say about wide receivers and how they're divas.
Yeah.
Miles said that he loved Parcell. Get well, my guy.
Yes.
Let's see. Dak. So... We all know that Dak is playing this season. Is he gonna get the contract that he wants?
Yeah.
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I don't think they'll let him walk. I really don't. I think they'll give him.
They got enough money?
We didn't think the 49ers did, but they made it.
My thing is, where's all this? I feel like we have this contract. We have this conversation every time. Where's all this money going to?
I don't know, because there's got to be loopholes somewhere that they're exploiting, because someone even mentioned that the 49ers still have cap space. I'm like...
They had cap space?
They still have it, apparently.
They were acting like they had zero cap space.
I don't know, unless they just reworked or finagled some stuff. I don't know, but it's... Yeah.
Because the way that they're going about it, they were like, yo, we don't have the... They were literally acting like they did not have the money for anything.
Yeah.
Because I remember, what was it? Like, the record was coming out. Like, Houston had largest cap space. I want to say Detroit at the time, too. Like, they had
I think so, yeah.
Largest cap space.
The Patriots were up there. They're still up there, I think.
I want to say the Steelers, maybe?
They might have to. Yeah, there were a couple teams that I was like, okay, they got... There were some teams that had just a lot of cap space that made sense because they didn't have a lot of players. But, like, other teams, I'm like, how are you making that work?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm very confused on, like, why it just seems like none of these contracts are just being pulled.
I don't know how we're still signing people.
Yeah, I don't...
At this point...
Everyone's paid, too.
Right.
Everyone's locked in.
I mean, I guess you could say the same for Philly, because people are like, how are we able to sign these players, these well-known players,
yeah, and
then lock in all of our players for long-term contracts? So, I don't know. I guess you could say the same thing, but let's see. As far as more news, that whole Taylor Swift started drawing up plays. I know that was a joke.
Did you see what else was in there today about Taylor Swift and Kelsey?
I saw a meme.
Oh, did you see it? There's a contract that got leaked. Someone should look it up. So there's a contract. In the contract, there is pretty much like a playbook of how to go about once, or if or when they break up. So essentially, like, how to handle PR, how to do interviews, how to talk about it, and then they claim that there was a expiration date on the relationship at the end of the contract, that it says that they're supposed to break up at the end of the month. Now, I think that part's not true. I do think the contract's true.
Well, Travis Kelce's team call in lawyers over leaked PR documents.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what did you call that? I can't remember the name. Oh, what is it called? Legal issues. Kamala Harris in Philly.
Oh, did you see that too? Yeah.
She had her little poster thing, and it's her
in
a helmet, and they're like, "Yeah, we got our team taking it down."
Okay.
It was like it looked official too. I was like,
so I saw the statement that Philly put out first, and then I read it. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I saw like the picture 2 days later. I was like, "Oh."
And it said like official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles, and then it said PhiladelphiaEagles.com/vote. I was like,
I saw that.
Oh.
I saw her. Someone painted that with the helmet. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it looked official. I was like, okay. I mean,
yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah,
because I was mad confused. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, I saw the statement first. So yeah, that was weird. Man, see, this is what we're talking about: politics and sports. Y'all didn't learn nothing from the whole Colin Kaepernick situation.
No.
I didn't talk about it, but Mike McDaniels, I thought I talked about it. He was signed to a multi-year deal, multi-year contract extension. That one dude in flag football, NFL flag football, they announced the fall tournament schedule. Not be looking at that.
No.
Cameron Dicker has agreed to a multi-year extension. Giants re-sign Adoree Jackson to a one-year deal. Let's see. Cowboys. Okay, we already talked about that. Okay, so we talked about Ricky. There's really nothing interesting.
It's like the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
So Jamar Chase was day to day for practice, but I could have swore I saw something before you guys.
He's back today.
Okay,
I think it was contract. Yeah,
walking around.
Yeah.
Cam Hayward, he got signed. Trying to see how much. Okay, so 3 year, $45 million contract. I remember DE was talking about they should just let him go because
he's been going back. Yeah,
because he wasn't worth the money anymore because he was getting older. The Browns signed a 20-year stadium right deal to Huntington Bank as a position for a possible new home. I remember they made the renders for it. Giants head coach Brian DeBall to take over play calling in 2024. That team's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Jets cornerback Michael Carter second agreed to a 3 year, $30 million contract extension. Let's see. I totally forgot Aaron Jones played for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Davis Mills agreed to a 1 year, $5 million extension. Backup CJ Stroud. Broncos cornerback Patrick Surtain II agrees to a 4 year, $96 million extension. So he is the highest paid defensive back in NFL history. Commanders guard Sam Cosme agrees to a 4 year, $74 million extension. Bills safety Damar Hamlin to make his first to start his first game since the cardiac arrest in January 2023.
Yeah. Good for him.
And there was just a whole lot of week one things to look out for. Okay. So I thought there was a lot more news, but I guess we covered it. All right. So I guess we'll do
game preview.
Here we go.
All right. So first game, we have
Tennessee Chiefs.
The Baltimore Ravens. Who you guys got?
Ravens.
You got Ravens?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens too, but I think the Chiefs are gonna win just because they're at home.
That's yeah.
And y'all know how it goes. All right, let me write this down.
You're pull out the notes.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Scroll down a little bit.
You still have one saved from last time?
One.
No.
All right, so I got Ravens, and then we're only doing major games.
Okay.
Let's see. Then we have the Friday's game between Green Bay and Philly.
You already know.
I'm gonna take Philly.
Yeah. Same. First time we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
All right. So then week one, we have Pittsburgh, Atlanta. I want to ask D if he thinks he's gonna take this game. Arizona, Buffalo. Then we got Tennessee, Chicago. New England versus Cincinnati. Houston versus Indy. Jags versus Miami.
That should be a fun one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Jags, Miami.
We have a Snores game in Carolina versus the Saints.
Carr, no.
Carr drops back. Young drops back.
We have another Snores game in.
Carr, no. Carr, no.
Oh, Carr, no.
Then we have another Snores game in the Vikings versus the Giants. Another sleeper, literally, in the Raiders versus the Chargers.
Across.
Literally. Then we have Denver and Seattle. Dallas and Cleveland.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Well, I already know this game about to be televised. Washington and Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then the Sunday night game. So
I feel like what we should do is pick a 1 o'clock game, pick a 4 o'clock game, Monday night, Sunday night, and Thursday night.
Okay.
That's fair.
So let me go back to the 1 o'clocks. Ooh,
It's random.
So the only one, I mean, there's quite a few. Jags, Miami, or Houston, Indy. Those are the only two standout games for 1 o'clock.
I think Houston Indy is probably the best pick.
Houston, Indy?
The best pick for us to pick.
Houston.
Well, actually, let's go with Jags Miami.
That one's a little more of a toss up,
right? I mean,
and then next week we can't pick the Jags or Miami.
Okay.
With the game,
that's fair.
But both whatever game they're in, we can't pick that game.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Jags Miami. I'm going Miami.
I'm gonna go Jags.
I'm gonna go Miami.
I won't be surprised. All
against me.
Yeah, they're all against me.
And Justin Herbert says foot is back to 100%.
Oh.
The 4 o'clock slot, I'm gonna go with Dallas and Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Cleveland.
I'm gonna pick Dallas.
Interesting.
Not because I like them, but because they'll win.
So
more Deshaun Watson mid this year.
I think that defense will show up though.
Sunday night. Oh, we got a Rams-Lions matchup week 1.
Yeah. I'm going. Hold on. I think Detroit won this last season for one of the playoff games. It was Lions won this. I'm going. We got a rematch.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Lions.
Lions.
Detroit. Yeah, I'm going Lions.
Sheesh. I don't know. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go with Detroit.
Stafford is keeping the wife and kids at home this time. She said she was like, "We're gonna watch it in LA."
Good choice.
Yeah,
good choice. After those comments, I go outside.
And she didn't help matters at all. She made it worse when she left. So 100%. Yeah, it's a good idea.
100%. And lastly, our Monday night slot, we have the Jets versus the 49ers.
Curveball time.
Curveball. You going Jets?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm going San Fran.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah. San Francisco.
All right. What is that? So that's.
Damn. Hold up. Simon says, "Speak up, Devin."
Yeah. Just texting me low.
We can't hear him.
All right. Oops. Okay. Honestly.
What is that? No, that's.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For old time's sake, you guys don't have to. I'm just gonna
do all of them. Yeah, that sounded like a good idea. Yeah.
Just for old time's sake. All right.
But for whiteboard, it's.
Yeah, just for prime time. Yeah, when I get over.
When we get the whiteboard.
Yeah.
All right, go back.
All right, so let me know when y'all are ready.
Oui, senor.
All right.
All right, good.
So we got Pittsburgh versus Atlanta.
The ATL, bro.
ATL.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Jeez, I'm gonna stay Pennsylvania faithful and go with Pittsburgh. Then we have the Cardinals versus the Bills.
Give me the Cardinals. Yeah, absolutely. I think they're gonna win.
Give Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Wait till that bet hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We'll eat lobster the rest of the week.
Ooh.
Dude, they're gonna win. The Cardinals are gonna beat the Bills.
What's the line?
It's like plus 250.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Sorry. Did you see that fight this weekend? It was like this chick was plus 900.
And she won?
Was it
UFC?
Yeah.
Really? Damn. Oh my god.
I missed that. Let's see. Then we have Tennessee versus Chicago.
Chi-town.
I think.
The Bears.
Hold up. Let me check. I believe D-Hop
is out, yes, for the first.
I thought he returned.
No, I think he's out.
In Chicago, too.
Oh, he may return. Oh, okay, so he's just not game ready.
I'm going to take the Bears, though.
Yeah,
I think Caleb Williams is going to go stupid.
Oh, G.G. Jackson is out 3 months. Grizzlies forward to have surgery on broken foot.
Damn.
Sorry.
They can't get a break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grizzlies.
That whole team is a mess.
After that whole...
Jawick.
Yeah, after the whole saga.
Yeah.
That was... Oh, they just extended him earlier today. Okay. LSU running back is out for the season with the ACL. torn ACL in practice yesterday.
Seen that. And then DJ likewise starting.
Yeah, we're locked in. We're good.
Kyle Pitts has limited practice today with hamstring.
Bro, the memes about
him?
Yeah, like
already?
No, well, about like every year you draft him in fantasy and he just sucks.
Oh yeah,
that dude's a liability.
There's like one game.
Yeah, he has one. People will drop him. He's in the waiver.
Mm-hmm.
They pick him up and he puts up like 20 points. Yeah, 20, 30 points, and then he gets 6 points next week.
My fault, guys. I'm pretty sure I saw the update with. That's what I'm looking for. I'm sorry. I know I saw it earlier. You know what? I'm not gonna. I know I'm holding up time. All right.
A little update. Simon's barber knows the FSU fan that said he was gonna eat shit.
Oh,
really?
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
dude, can we find him?
And then he took down the post.
Yeah, he deactivated the account. He was like, "I'll see y'all next year." That's crazy.
Bro did not want to leave that paper trail out there.
Could you imagine?
I know. Why would that be of all things that you said?
No, like you could just be like, "Oh yeah, I was joking."
Right.
He could have said, "I'll get a Boston College tattoo,"
Come on,
and I would have been like, "Okay,"
yeah,
but they started blowing him up like within the first.
Now is gonna be remembered as that guy.
Oh, easy.
Who's
gonna eat? Who was supposed to eat?
Eat a cup of shit, dude.
Oh man.
He should go double or nothing next week.
Facts.
Probably lose again.
Oh, 100%. Bro has to do it on Instagram Live too.
Mm-hmm. He'll get banned forever, but
facts. So we have Titans or Chicago. My fault. I'm going with Chicago.
Yeah.
New England versus Cincinnati.
Just say it. Just get it over with.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's fair.
I meant to say New England.
That's fine. No, I know what you meant.
The Bengals.
You ready?
Houston versus Indy.
No. You ready for
Cardinal?
my New England pick?
No.
I'm picking New England to win this game.
Ain't no way.
You think I'm joking? I'll write it down right now. I think they're going to win this game because I think the Bengals always start slow. Jacoby Brissett has beat the Bengals before, like 2 years ago, with Alex Van Pelt on the staff. I'm not joking.
What team was he on?
He was on the Browns. Yeah, he was on the Browns.
Was that when Burrow was out?
Nope.
Nope.
He was maybe fully healthy, but he was playing. I'm just saying. Just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it.
What's up in the air about him?
Who, Burrow?
Yeah.
Watch Sunday. See what happens.
If y'all are down at second quarter, 17-0.
I'm not gonna say I'll eat dog shit if the Bengals beat us, but
he didn't say that.
Huh?
He didn't say that.
Oh, he just said shit.
Human.
Yeah, that's even worse. I forgot. Yeah.
He just said shit.
I forgot. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Houston, Indy.
Go on, we all know. With that white dog shit. I'm gonna blow into your face with my.
That Houston Indy game, we're all going with Houston.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if it's a close game.
H-Town, holding it down.
Carolina Saints.
Carno.
You ready for this too? Carolina.
I was actually gonna go with Carolina too.
I just think it's gonna look a little different than it did last year.
I think so too, because Bryce Young actually has coaches that'll.
That's what I'm saying. And some of the preseason games, they showed some of the formations they run. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think this is I just think the Saints are bad. I just don't.
Yeah, they didn't get better. Same people just got older. Derek Carr will still
be Derek Carr. I don't. Yeah. I don't think.
Minnesota versus Giants.
This is hard because like they both are gonna suck. But I think
Sam Darnold or Daniel Jones.
I think Minnesota pulls it off.
Yeah.
I think Sam Darnold is. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. Is better than Daniel Jones.
I think anybody's better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Doesn't take much.
Salvador Perez is better than Daniel Jones.
He's got an arm. I mean, he's got an arm.
Hell of an arm.
Yeah.
Bryce Young better than Daniel Jones?
Easy.
Danny DeVito.
Oh my God.
Facts.
Put him on some stilts to see over the whole line.
It's crazy when your backup is better than your starter. You paid him all that money.
Well, even Drew Lock is there now. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
you got two quarterbacks that are probably better than him.
Yeah.
Drew Lock is behind. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're gonna ask for him pretty quickly.
Right now, I mean that man was struggling in practice.
Who? Daniel Jones, yeah.
That was almost for Panthers twice. Minnesota. Okay, Vikings.
Lock it in twice. That's a lock of the week is Carolina.
I was like, which bad team? All right. Rivalry game. Raiders, Chargers.
This can kind of toss up either way.
I think because Raiders got better.
I know. And the Chargers got worse? What? Who got worse?
Coach is not gonna.
Coach, baby.
Man, that's the only good thing they got. This team.
But
I'm gonna go. I'm going Chargers.
Justin Herbert's throwing to Joshua Palmer and Quentin Johnston.
And they got two backup Ravens running backs.
No,
yeah, they got
I take that back.
J.K. Dobbins and
I'm going Raiders. I forgot about
who's
Brandon.
Oh man,
I know who you're talking about. I forget to.
Dobbins and oh god, never mind.
Don't even hurt yourself, bro. Just go
No.
with the Raiders.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Yeah.
All in agrees for
yeah.
I forgot they got Gardner. Gotta go
Yeah.
with the boy, dude.
Yeah.
And Max Crosby's still on that line. I don't know.
Yeah, that defense too.
They did talk about it. Joe Alt in his first game was going to go up against Max Crosby.
Rip.
I mean, Joe Alt's a
See where you
big
stand,
SOB,
brother.
but
See where you stand, brother.
Max Crosby is that man is
He just looks like he wants to say it too. I know he does.
Oh yeah, someone gave him the N-word pass like forever ago. Yeah, he's one more game away from just like slip.
It's just gonna come up.
It's gonna slip.
Yeah.
He's almost said it so many times.
100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think he said it on
yes, on my TV. He said his shirt off and cigar.
Yeah.
I know he'd be saying that junk in the locker room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who's gonna tell him to say that? Who's gonna take his N-word pass away? Not me.
You seen him play basketball?
Oh yeah. He can hoop too. Yeah, he can hoop.
Yamming on people.
I know he punched it on somebody. I was like, "Why did you jump?"
In some like street league.
Yeah, it's like, why did you jump, bro? Got punched on. Another mid game, Denver, Seattle.
Denver. I think
I'm going with Seattle.
I'm gonna make it cold back.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Like this is like a coming of age moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think I believe in Bo Nix. I don't think he's gonna be bad.
I think 12 years in college
really suits you well.
Help.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. Man was there through the Obama administration.
Good Lord.
First and second.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
I'm gonna go. I might end up regretting this pick, but I'm gonna go with Seattle.
I mean, it could go either way. I just think I don't know. I think Denver's got a little something.
I'm not too sold on Seattle, but I think Lord, what's his brother name? Quarterback
Geno
Smith.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think he has it figured out. I think the year prior was a good season, slump season. This past season, I think he'll figure it out. I mean, your best wide receiver is going up against your highest paid cornerback, but I think that offense will keep him in the game. I'm probably so gonna be wrong, but thank God I don't bet yet.
Yeah. Don't start, kids.
Well, I'm not betting on that game.
No, hell no.
But last game, Washington versus Tampa. I'm actually going to go with the Commanders due to their quarterback. Last season, I want to pick this team
for anything.
But now, someone going with Tampa?
I'm going to go with Tampa.
2 Tampa? Okay. Yeah.
I'm not so... I mean, like, the Commanders, I think, are going to be better, but...
2 Tampa? I'm pretty sure that was a play from John Gruden back in the day.
2 Tampa, yeah.
Tampa 2?
Tampa 2, yes. Defensive play,
yeah. Well, this will be an interesting week 1. I will not be saying our picks. There's going to be some upsets. I need an over-under on Josh Allen throwing a pick. I need an over-under on Kirk Cousins losing.
I'm taking the under on Joshua.
The line is 1.5.
Under.
I'm going to have to put some money on that.
I'm going under that.
Well, I don't know if that's the line, but that's my line. I'm just throwing a line out there. If you wanted to throw a line out there.
I have also an over-under on Tua throwing a pick.
We should get 2 whiteboards and put
bets on there as well?
Over-under,
like
yeah.
Ones, like Josh Allen pick.
I think I'll just get a huge whiteboard so we can have one side
picks
and then the next side bets. Yeah, I think we could do that. Have a whiteboard segment.
Just a whiteboard.
Yeah, I'll get a whiteboard. There was something else too. I think lastly, to end things off, Darian, one of our subscribers, I'm also in a group chat with him as well. He mentioned that the Miami tight end,
Cam, whatever his name is, 9th year.
Who has his 9th year. He asked, "Do y'all think there should be an age limit in college football?" This guy is 26 years old.
He's older than me.
Hey. Dude, he's 26. Is that old?
He's older than me. He was in college. We were still in high school.
I mean,
that's a gray area, but
so 2016 he was redshirted. He was in Oregon. 2017 he played 13 games. 2018, 19, and 2020. In 2021 he was injured. He was injured the 3rd game in 2021. 2022 he played 13 games in Oregon, and in 2023 he played 13 games at Miami. The only reason why he's still in there is because he hasn't had a full 4 years.
Yeah.
Which I think if you do the math, he's only had 1 full season.
Correct.
So he could still keep playing. I'm like,
I don't think there should be. I think they did it right with the eligibility. I don't think there should be an age.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in there when you're 26, you're not going to the NFL.
Correct.
Yeah, he knows that.
And that was right.
Whatever
Brandon Weeden.
Right. Your quarterback is. It's 7.
Stetson. Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that because that was actually my answer. I don't think I answered the question, but you basically said what my answer was. I said my thing is I don't think he'll be draft eligible. In all reality, who would draft him at this stage of his career?
No.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
Right.
I mean, maybe this could be his last year. Maybe you just shut it down. But I think he already graduated, or he got something. He got a degree in business or something. Mm-hmm. So he's already set up for the future of his life. But he likes playing football. I don't know.
He's having fun.
He's getting an NIL deal as well. I assume.
I don't know.
What school is
this? Miami.
The U.
He got the touchdown pass. That was the first touchdown.
Maybe. Oh, is that one?
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was his story? It was a crazy story.
That was pretty much it.
I'm just getting hurt.
He just hurt. Red shirt.
The longest active college football player.
Because he redshirted his freshman year, so that gave him a year. Then the COVID year gave him a year.
Yep. And then all of his other injured. Then he played 3 games, got injured for the rest of the season. Played 2022 and played 2023.
Cam McCormick, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. 2022 played 13 games at Oregon. 2023 13 games at Miami. So this would be his last season.
You would think, right? It has to be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get out of there, man.
Yeah.
He could go on and sign a P squad or something, but
I don't know.
He's not going to get drafted. I mean, it would be a walk-on tryout at
right.
undrafted, whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an interesting topic. I mean, but he's the only one, so it's like they wouldn't be able to do anything about it because
this isn't a standard that gets set.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe they start talking because he's been the first one where they're like, okay, when's the limit get drawn? But
right. But I mean, he's correct. He hasn't really played.
Yeah. He's well within his statute to play. I'm
right.
Just like,
it just sucks that he's been injury prone. And again, I think it would hurt his eligibility for the draft because I mean you're injury prone in college. I mean,
yeah, he's already. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of upside. I think he just knows he's not going to the league and he wants to play.
But. Right. So yeah, and again, he's the only outlier, so I don't think that they'll.
This dude was playing with Herbert at Oregon. Yeah.
Right. Crazy. So our poll, we actually have a tie. Tua was actually leading the way, but we're actually a triple threat between Tua, Allen, and Lawrence.
Jalen Hurts is safe.
Yeah, he was not selected at all. So
I mean, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no,
I mean, your last year was bad.
Right. So that is a three-way tie. That was actually a good conversation piece. Shout out to Clasher Sports with the question. I do actually have some wrestling ones as well, but I know Ronnie and I would be the only ones talking about it.
Well, is that Netflix documentary real?
Yes, it is. You sent me that.
I'm gonna watch
the Vince McMahon one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's directed by Bill Simmons, and he's usually pretty.
When that man was poo-pooing on people.
Yeah, they got to cover it all. They cannot leave that out.
Oh yeah. I mean, they were going in the doc case for basketball.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you gotta air everything out on there.
Well, I mean, it says No Holds Barred documentary about.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's the name.
No, it's just called McMahon, I think.
Oh no, like
they're
letting it out.
They're airing stuff out that we didn't know that was going on when we were kids watching.
That's what I hope. I hope it just like yeah.
Because dude has years of just bad. Like I didn't even realize how much backstage stuff was going on. Stuff was getting swept under the rug. Yo, it's so crazy because we were just watching it.
Yeah.
And this man,
when you're a kid, you don't think about it, and then you get older, you're like, oh.
But then it's like I'm like, wow, like we went through so well.
Yeah.
Like they went through a lot.
Yeah. And we didn't even realize it. Yeah.
Bro, so the fact that Brock Lesnar can't even bring his name up and be associated with WWE.
You know, there's the only thing I'm wondering is like, are there names in there that are going to be like?
Yep. There's going to be a lot.
There's got to be.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of dudes that we were like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Was associated with some.
And like 20 years ago, people probably would have been like, because they didn't. But now, like we're in that era where it's like, no, like if you're like a piece of shit, then like you're gonna know about it. Yes. So he's gonna get destroyed.
Speaking of wrestling, I saw Sabu on YouTube. Wow, old dog.
He put him.
All that wrestling just beat like they don't even look like themselves.
I mean, most of them it's like alcohol, drugs, sure, but like he just
I mean, crashing through tables. All the not needles like drugs, but like when they would have like thumbtacks
or the blades of the forehead,
barbed wire, all the the ECW at that time.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, that was all like that was no holds barred.
No, yeah.
Like, and that was just all regular matches. All regular matches was like
anything could come out,
bar matches. So
there was a video I saw of Hogan.
Uh-huh.
He's on the mat. This was WCW. This was probably like 25 years ago, but he gets up. And he's going to cut himself. He's going to hit with a chair. He does it before he gets hit with the chair. And then he turns around. He's already bleeding. He like looks down. And he like grabs the blade out of his thing and goes like this. And then the chair starts coming down. And you see he's already bleeding.
Oh.
What an idiot, dude.
That's crazy. I've been keeping up with well, not so much keeping up, but wrestling has gotten just a tad bit interesting. I guess because now everybody's like betrayed one another. So
I'll never watch it again regularly, but like I just I'll see stuff that pops up and I'm just like
I'll tune into Monday Night Raw. It's like it's basically like the same stuff, but I mean it's starting to get interesting. But it's like you can tell they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, you got a point at some point. You're like yeah.
So, but we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in for another episode of 4th and 0. We will be back next week, 7 p.m. Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. We will have games to cover. We will still be keeping up with baseball, so it's going to be all football from here on out until college basketball and NBA start back up.
We got like 30 more games of baseball before we get to October.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're sitting at like 130 something right now.
Got you. So we'll definitely be keeping up with our takes on the playoffs. Miles, yeah, football is back. Yeah, it still hasn't hit me that football's back because but I still can't.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we had like a busy offseason.
I know. We didn't really have a slow point.
Everybody did except the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were asleep. Jerry took too many sleeping pills.
Oh, yeah. That brother was, was doing everything but his job and still isn't doing his job.
It's crazy.
Miles, you said it has, because once the Jags start doing bad, you'll be ready for basketball. Dang, bro. You were just, bro was not ready for these bad seasons.
He's going to be ready for basketball, and then once basketball comes around, he's going to be ready for football.
It's a vicious cycle. Yeah.
Vicious cycle.
So, what happens when college basketball when Florida starts doing bad?
Oh,
because I already know. Honestly, he will. I think he will start enjoying. Oh, you said Quidditch.
Quidditch. So you guys have a good baseball team, huh?
I know for a fact that once LeBron retires, I think he will actually start enjoying basketball.
The chains will be
because
it'd be free.
Because even if they're bad, it's just okay. No more drama. You can actually build a team now.
Well, because that team is legit locked up. Like it feels like there's like a dome on it with like a lock and key, and like it's LeBron's show. Mm-hmm. So yeah, once he retires, I think it'll all open up.
I definitely forgot they have a son. So maybe part 2.
When does it end?
It'll probably be part 2, but I don't know. I don't think he'll probably stay there. I'm not sure. His son will go, but unfortunately, we'll talk about it. But we definitely won't be like ESPN. We won't harp on it because we actually like variety over here. We do not like talking about. Imagine working at ESPN having to talk about the Lakers every day.
It never ends.
But we will be back with more football. Definitely tune in tomorrow and Friday for our game. Saturday, dang, we got a slot. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Everything. We're stacked up.
No, we are. I don't know about y'all, but we booked. We are booked.
We are
5 days straight. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. We will have more news next week, and y'all already know as soon as we get off the air, something crazy about to go on in the next hour. Crazy signing. Stupid question, and I'm sorry if I missed it. You guys said that the Packers did not have their uniforms, or
they are wearing the uniforms.
They're just regular
white and yellow, and probably like a little green on the helmet as well. So I think that's like their home jersey.
Yeah.
Okay. So it won't be confusing because we'll also have a white. Oh, we'll have black. Whatever.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It is what it is. And my fault. I know I'm dragging this out. How many? We're gonna have a lot of travel games this season. I totally forgot. Oh man. Guess I don't know what y'all. I guess I'll be getting up early on a Sunday. It's a 10 o'clock game. 9-10 o'clock game.
Rise and shine.
Great. Well, we definitely have our work cut out for us. And Miles said, y'all boys about to be busy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will be busy. Most definitely. But we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Of course, catch y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Have a good night. And we are out of here.